Welcome to our presentation on AI-Augmented Brainwriting, Enhancing Group Ideation with Large Language Models. I'm Orit, Shaer, Professor of Computer Science at Wellesley College and one of the co-authors, together with Angel Cooper, Osnat Mokryn, Hagit Ben Shoshan, and Andrew Kuhn. The increasing availability of large language models and generative AI tools have a significant impact on creative fields. Multiple researchers have highlighted the potential impact of generative AI on the practice of interaction design and user research. Our goal for the research we present here is twofold. We seek to prepare students who are novice interaction designers for emerging practices of co-creation with generative AI. We also seek to understand how large language models can contribute to creative processes. Our focus is on the creative process of collaborative ideation, a process where group members are working together on generating and selecting ideas. Such process typically starts with a project brief or a problem statement. In the following divergence stage, the goal is for the group to generate a large number of quality ideas. Once the group has a large number of quality ideas, the goal in the convergence stage is to select a small subset of promising ideas and to further develop them. Our research questions investigate the use of large language models in both the divergence stage and the convergence stage. Our focus is on a specific type of ideation process called brainwriting, which I will explain in the next slide. We're interested in group-based collaborative brainwriting. Our first research question is therefore, does the use of large language model during a divergence stage of a collaborative group brainwriting enhance the idea generation process and its outcome? Our second question is, how can large language models assist to evaluate ideas during the convergence stage of a collaborative group brainwriting process? Brainwriting is a specific structured ideation process. Unlike brainstorming, which is a verbal process, brainwriting begins with a written exchange of ideas, where participants working in parallel, sharing the ideas in writing. Because everyone is working in parallel, the process is more inclusive and equitable. After the initial stage of written exchange, participants discuss and build on each other's ideas to produce additional ideas. To answer our research questions, we design a collaborative group AI brainwriting framework. We design a framework so that it integrates large language models to support both the divergence and convergence stages of brainwriting, focusing on idea generation and evaluation. We then conducted 2 studies on the 2 stages of the collaborative brainwriting process. The first study was conducted in February 2023. We integrated the use of GPT-3 into a brainwriting session of an advanced undergraduate course on tangible interaction design. 16 students participated in the study, working in 5 groups of 2 to 3 students each. During a 70-minute session, students used an interactive online whiteboard called Concept Board. They followed the instructions shown here. First, participants generated ideas individually and placed them on the board. Once all team members proposed at least 6 ideas, they used GPT-3 to produce 6 additional ideas. In this process, GPT-3 played the role of an additional team member. The generated ideas are added into sticky notes on the board. Then, the group reviews all initial ideas generated by either humans or GPT, discuss them, and develop together, with the help of GPT, new ideas. These ideas are added to an area on the board dedicated to collaborative ideas. Towards the end of the session, group members select the most promising ideas and develop them further. The data that we collected from this session include generated ideas themselves, user prompts, and participants' reflections. The brainwriting process outcome was a set of 148 ideas generated by humans by GPT-3 or through collaboration. Each team selected a final idea to develop into a project proposal. All teams ended up choosing an idea that combined humans and GPT-generated ideas. In analyzing the data, we used the following methods. We use thematic analysis to identify prompting strategies and to evaluate the participant perceptions of the group AI ideation process. To assess how GPT-3 ideas diverge from human-generated ideas, we use topic modeling and the LPA method. All the details are in the paper, so here I only show a summary. Let's look at the results of the LPA analysis. Here we see the most used terms in the joint vocabulary created by LPA for the terms used by humans and GPT-3 in their ideas. And here is the LPA GPT-3 signature that identifies the terms that differ most in GPT-generated ideas compared to human-generated and collaborative ideas. To summarize our finding, semantic clustering and LPA analysis indicated that human-generated ideas were more abstract, while GPT-3-generated ideas included more concrete materials and technical details. The final ideas selected by each group were created by combining human and AI-generated ideas. After the session, 50% of participants perceived GPT-3 as helpful, while about 30% of them mentioned that GPT-3 tend to be redundant and lacked creativity. At the end of the semester, 50% of the participants mentioned that GPT-3 contributed to reshaping and enhancing their project. Our second study focused on the convergence stage, evaluating and selecting ideas. After the first study, we developed the GPT-4 evaluation engine to assist in filtering ideas. This study was conducted in summer 2023. Students did not use the evaluation engine, reuse it on the idea dataset. In the paper, there are details about the iterative process of designing the GPT-4 idea evaluation engine. Our design was based on 3 principles: well-known scale, use the scale with a 1 to 5 range. Well-defined criteria, use 3 evaluation criteria: relevance, to what extent the idea is related to the problem statement; innovation, the extent to which the idea is novel; and insightfulness, the extent to which the proposed solution is deep and nuanced. Finally, we assigned a scale value for each criterion. Here's the output of the evaluation engine. It takes an idea and provides a score on a scale of 1 to 5 and a justification on each of the criteria: relevance, innovation, and insightfulness. To evaluate the GPT evaluation engine, we measured its internal consistency. We also conducted a comparative analysis against human raters. We recruited 3 experts who are human-computer interaction researchers and 6 novices who are students who completed this course but not in the same cohort that participated in the studies. Between the human raters, there was only medium to low internal consistency. Again, the details are in the paper, but here is a summary of our findings. GPT-4 evaluators has moderate levels of internal consistency. We found that the evaluators' engines ranking are generally in agreement with the experts and novices ranking. And GPT-4 evaluation engine gave high ratings to all of the ideas that were ultimately chosen for a project by student teams. This is important because it shows that if used by the students, the evaluation engine would not filter out ideas that were deemed interesting or exciting by the students themselves. So in conclusion, we found evidence that large language models can be useful for supporting both the divergence and convergence stages of collaborative group ideation. We are currently in the process of developing a suite of tools for collaborative ideation and plan to evaluate them in the wild by deploying them in educational settings with novice designers to assess both intended and unintended consequences. Thank you for watching the presentation. Feel free to reach out to us with any questions. Thank you.